Yeah, I think that works. Anyway, as it's coming up for 2, let's get started. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. It is time for the next Formula 2 race in our career, in our season mode. Hey, so let's head to sunny Britain. I mean, it might be sunnier than we had, in the last couple of races. Good afternoon, Michael. How you doing? How goes it? Goes well. Right, let's have a look at the session info. Now, as usual, to start with, for the car setup, we keep it a generally balanced, sunny Britain. I mean, it is sunny out there at the moment. It is, I see the sun. I do. I'm not bad, thank you, man. I'm not bad. I mean, done a lot of content over the past couple of days. Completed all purple stakes now on Balatro. So yeah, certainly done worse. Certainly been worse. How are you? Are you ready for this week? Sound levels all good. I am content with the content I've done, yes. I mean, I've got more to do, but sound levels are good, like it, fantastic. Try and put a bit more downforce on this, but it all depends also the weekend, doesn't it? The rest of the weekend qualifying. Because it feels a little bit iffy, but then again, rainy weather at Silverstone. What do we expect? Tell you what, I did enjoy the stream yesterday morning. That was quite a fun game, that was. Oh. Good lord, this is a bit... It was a good race yesterday as well. I did enjoy that. Okay, so far so good. Okay, the car does feel quite stable now, once it's up to speed. I'll look at that when I go down the hangar straight in 1 second. What's that? Don't make the mistake I did here. First year of Silverson's new layout being in an F1 game. You forgot the pit lane. I mean, it was easy to make, wasn't it? Easy mistake at the maker. Lovely. So I'm going to come into the pits now. Check the weather. Again, I don't use the points, so I'm not sure why I still have to do this. Now I'm just embarrassed myself. You went full Charles Leclerc of I am stupid, I am stupid. More Mazepin. Oh god. Look at that speed trap, that was nice. Oh, I was going to come in, weren't I? Bollocks. See, I was looking at the circles there and thinking, well, if I get all purple, I might as well, but I saw too late and then past the pit lane, it's like, oh, I forgot what I was doing. I mean, it's given me more practice and the wet, isn't it, really, so... Now I've got to remember, at the end of Hangar Straight, come on in, because I don't need to do this lap now. Now to come in. Lovely. There we go, sorted. Nice. Well, now the sun's got in. It's like we're down the road. Those wing mirrors though, look at the state of the graphics in them. Oof. Oof. Eesh. Yeah. Let's take a drink. Take a drinkers. That was nice. I mean, that's practice. What's the weather going to be like for Thingy?
Okay, we've not got long between now and qualifying, so it'd be very productive for us to run the qualifying pace evaluation.
Right, so qualifying's going to be dry. Feature race is going to be wet. Sprint race is going to be dry. I think we keep this setup then, don't we? I think that's the best way. Yeah, I think we keep this set up because if it's going to be wet, dry all over the place. Right, they're going on hards now, okay.
Looks like the track is drying out nicely. It's worth thinking about revisiting some of the earlier programs to see if we can improve upon the results.
I want to. It's better. Question asked, what's the oddest prize you've won in a competition? And yes, I don't know. I don't know the oddest thing. Maybe a weird game. How about yourself, dude? So what did you win then? I honestly don't know, the oddest. I'm going to find this out now. You've intrigued me, Michael. Let's get a dry line now. I'm waiting to see now. This has intrigued me. The oddest prize for one. I mean, I've won a couple of prizes I haven't got in the end. Like whether they were lost in the post or not even, you know. contacted about claiming them. Which I would be more annoyed than than I am, but they were part of a charity event, so I'm not as annoyed as I would be if it was just like a normal prize bet I did. Right. Only 10th in the speed trap. That's not... Will do. I'll catch up to that bit when I get into the pits, dude. Oh, I wanted to just... It takes so long to get in the power there. It's just awful. But awful my patience and lack of it. Pit for the next 2 laps, box this lap, box this lap. It's like, make up your mind, mate. Do I have one? There we go. Competition from Mr. Biffo's Patreon a few weeks ago after he visited the Film and TV Museum where elf species. Alright, okay, Bournemouth. A pen from the museum. The other prize was a stone that his wife's found on the floor. That is, I mean, that is bizarre, mate. That tops anything on that I may have won over time. That beats it. A stone that looked like it has a UFO marking on it. You are caught speeding, you are fined with B1. How you doing, Gordon? You're right, matey. I mean, that's bizarre, Michael. So let's get to qualifying. Oh yeah, how goes it, dude? I hope it goes well.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves.
Ooh, Tatiana was
the top
11th.
3, which are the rookie, Gyota, and Nobuharu Matsushita. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F2 actions soon.
Yes, it's time to qualify. I hope it goes well for you, dude. I hope you're resting away and your back is healing. Here's fingers crossed it goes okay for you. Though I now have to uncross them, otherwise I won't be able to drive.
I'll be sitting comfortably, mate. We've got a sensor issue, and we're going to be stuck here for a while as we fix it.
Great. Fine. We'll sit here for 2 minutes. I mean, really. This is what, back-to-back problems during qualifying? Well, at least we get it now rather than get punted out the race. Yeah, keep across the small handicap for you. Yeah, I'm like...
Track is pretty empty right now. Lots of space.
Well, I would go out, but someone's got me a sensor fault on my car, haven't they? Speaking of the race, what did you think of it yesterday? I thought it was pretty good. So, Balatron news, I only have gold and orange decks before the challenges. With another Mr. Biffo competition. That one when I got a postcard of a coin that he bought from a gift shop outside Hitler's bunker. Please tell me it had Auf Wiedersehen on it.
If you need to find some more time, remember that corner exit is more important than corner entry. Slow in, fast out, on the power.
It was bizarre, wasn't it? Including the end of the race where they just threw the virtual safety car out. Has nobody gone out yet? I mean, 8 cars are out, but no one's set a time. Yeah, collector's sensor fault, probably.
Standing by.
I know someone's done their first. Someone did their first, the first sector. We'll see if we don't get in the way of people. I was waiting to see whether that car was going to come up fast behind us, you know. So 146s. Close tarmac around that corner, you know, where Hamilton and Verstappen collided in 21. saw Nikita Mazepin there and I thought, uh-oh. I did almost bin it, I will admit that. When I saw that, I was like, no. Oh God, no. No, no, don't do that. It was a good race, Michael, it really was. Driver of the day had to be Ollie Behrman. Yeah, that was really, really good. Really good drive from him. Okay, what time are we looking at here? $1:42.1. Lovely. Well, I took that corner better, so that gives me a couple of extra tenths. Over a quarter of a second up. All right, Lord Rags, move. Oh, Lord Rags, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? I mean, he may have been on his fast lap, but you know. Yeah, he was. Whoops. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. That's a little 142 though, you know. I was going to count my chickens there before they hatched, and I'm like, no, no, don't do that. Do not do that. Bad, Lard. That'd be very, very bad. That'd be very, 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 very naughty.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:42.1.
Right, let's have a look, shall we? Nice 4 seconds. Where did Lord Rags come in the end there then? Considering I probably fucked him over. On 17th. Oops. I mean, to be fair, his sector 1 was awful before I even got there. So we're going straight through. We're going to go get the time zipping through, and we go to the start of the feature race. In the wet. Mazepin is 4th. What is going on? Yeah, wet weather, yay!
Tomorrow, but before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, which are the rookie, Giotto, and Guan Yu Zhou. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action, and until then, goodbye.
151, 152, and 153 points separate second, third, and fourth. That is just. I mean, what do we think? In 2 races' time? Well, in 2 weekends' time, mate, like tonight. Well, no, not tonight, tomorrow night. I keep thinking today's Tuesday. Tomorrow is Carers Hub, so we go into that. But by the end of the next racing weekend, do we think I have secured enough points to win the title?
And hello to everyone joining us here in Silverstone this weekend as the drivers make their final preparations for today's race. The grid is forming up and we're getting ready.
How heavy that is. It's going sideways.
So Silverstone's 3.6 miles.
Yeah, because it's the Carers Hub on Tuesday. Because I'll be going over to Wellingborough for a meeting Friday. I'll do Friday afternoon, Wednesday.
I'm joined by a man who's had many a wet race, Davide Valsecchi. Just how challenging will these conditions be out there on track?
Delighted to be here, Alex.
That is severely heavy rain. This is going to be fun.
We may have standing water, which means visibility will be a worry. They just need to stay clear of the white lines and curbs. That can cause you a real problem when it's so slippery.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. The rookie lines up on pole position, and Luca Giotto completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Joe, Mazepin, Jordan King, and De Vries, Schumacher, Ilott, Latifi, Giuliano Alesi, Aitken, Matsushita, Juan Manuel Correa, and Delatraz, Sete Camara, Boccolacci, Galeo, and Ralph Boschart, Calderon, Mahavir Raghunathan.
That goes really fast, doesn't it? That
and
grid.
with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
That grid just went crazy fast.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Well, I mean, we are ahead in the championship by quite a bit, so yeah, I understand. I don't want to go too far ahead of them. And that was the thing about Mexico, hearing the old engine problems. Yeah, I'm not going to expect a dry track, not until the sprint race. you know, from David A to David Z. I like it. I like your work there, Michael. Nice. A nice steady third. I mean, at least I'm not getting all the spray this time, as we did in Austria, because that was just absolutely unreal, the amount of spray. I was going to say, performing the grid start's quite far out of this bit, isn't it? But I realised no, because the grid position start just before the corner here. Boink.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Bloody Red Bull engineer trying to rip off the tape where Lando Norris was supposed to set up in a grid box. Cheeky buggers. So here we go then. Yeah. Of course. Well, you do have the two-seaters. Oh, that was quite scary there. I almost spun. That was just bad. That was very bad. Do you think now Lando has the momentum going into the final four race weekends? Because you've still got two sprints. It's about, what, 116 points left? Yeah, let's see how Brazil goes first. No, Lando went a long way to prove me wrong, which I'm fine with. Well, it was a steady first lap. I'm trying to put the power down delicately, but there's too much wheel spin here. Yeah, we'll have to do the nerdy maths and see. Because don't forget, you got two sprint races. At Brazil and Qatar. So there's an extra 16 points. While he did lose ground to Lando, he did gain Piastri. You know, which Mazepin crosses the finish line. Because isn't George Russell still mathematically involved? With him finishing also ahead of Piastri. Wait, did he finish ahead of Piastri? Can't remember. It was Lando, Leclerc, Max, Behrman. No, he didn't, did he? No, he didn't. It was Piastri behind Behrman. Because then it was Antonelli who was allowed to pass back over Russell. So I think Russell might mathematically be out now then. I'll have to double check later. Because we know it's not this weekend, it's next weekend. Is the Brazilian Grand Prix. There's a drier line forming. I'm not getting too far ahead of them. Any bad mistake here, any spin, they can be right in it.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Lap 407, so 4 laps to go. Russell's 99 points behind, so he needs Lando, Piastri and Max to not finish the rest of the season and win everything. Well, 116 points left in the season, so 17 points. So by the end of Brazil, here that'll be 33 points gone.
The rain is getting brighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
So he would need to be within 87 points, I believe. My maths is correct, which I'm doing while driving, so it may not be. Actually, no, it can't be that. No. Because by the end of Brazil, it will be 83 points left and left to play for. Maths while driving a Formula 1 car, folks. And getting a faster section while doing it. So he needs 100, yeah. Yeah, I think he can confidently say he's out of it. But, you know, mathematically, you have to go, well, there's a chance. Kind of like me at the moment on quiz night. I mean, mathematically, there's a chance I can still win. Realistically, though, we're looking, well, you can't, let's be honest. Because if we switch to quiz night this week... Is she? She gone on new tyres? She's been in an accident? She's done a spin? Because it can't be on dry tyres, it's still raining. Intermediates, mate. Well, no, they don't do intermediates. We've said this before. As we are on the penultimate lap. Well, if Max was everything, then it would put him on equal points, becomes champ. 1 second. Awfully slow lap for myself. If put him on equal points becomes champ to have more wins, yes. Yeah, because they don't count sprint wins, do they? Oh, Jesus! It didn't feel like it about 3 laps ago, I can tell you that much. It was still only like 12 seconds. You're right, Michael, I do need to. We've only got a few more corners now, so, you know. And normally, as we've seen on streams so far of Formula 1 2020 during this little clump, the second race is always the more exciting because I have to start from 8th every time I win. There's a win. Yes, no sprint, yeah. So how many race wins have Max done compared to Lando this year?
So another fantastic
Incure.
victory for Arden today.
That was not straightforward as
Tell
it
me,
seemed.
Davide, what was the key to this success?
Simply, they are just a better driver in the way. Here in Formula 2 we know the cars are the same, so it's not down to machinery. They can just handle the weather better than everyone else. Meaning they can have the throttle open longer, they can push more, brake
Jordan
later,
King
and are
fourth.
able to handle
So why
the
did
road. They make it
I was
look
going,
like
you're going to
they
have him
don't
second.
but it's a pure skill behind the wheel.
In typical British weather.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations. How well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race.
You're going to head off. No worries, dude. No worries.
Arden are your winners
No worries
here
at all, mate. Hopefully see you tomorrow evening for the next round of this. You take care, me old mucker. I shall catch you later. And of course, if you want to catch up with us, you'll go on the YouTube channel later on. And as you can see, we get bugger all for level 18.
And now let's take a look at the driver.
27 points.
The rookie increases their championship lead.
Top notch.
Now then,
Thank you.
Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
I think it has to be a Luca Guion. You know, good on tires, some nice passes. I can't really think of anyone who caught my ass more today. I'm going for someone who really punched above their weight today.
Mazepin was third.
Luca Giotto. He was very quick through the entire race today.
On to the teams then. Arden increased their gap over the competition with that result. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from ART this time out, and they improved their position in the championship.
My choice is not the same as the fans' choice this time. And both drivers were brilliant today. But the driver I chose
Oh,
today
look at
was
that
the
now.
objective.
Matashita.
Goodbye for now then.
A Dorian.
Really are just getting started. Make sure you
107
join us
points
again. Lights
each.
out
That is...
tomorrow.
Mazepin is actually starting to gain traction on this. So we are, what, 170 points ahead. Off, I tell ya. It's time for the sprint race, so in the dry. So now I will be focusing. Yeah, you can't pay your super license. Dole. Dole. So damn it. I got no money for team.
We've reversed the top 8 from yesterday's race to set the grid for the sprint race here today, and the drivers are almost ready on the grid down below.
Remember, I didn't win every race this year. I've not won every race so far this year.
Alongside me
The
today,
Monaco
I'm
sprint I
delighted
didn't
to
win.
Welcome back to the commentary box the 2012 GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. There looks to be a challenging race ahead of the drivers today, Davide. With that in mind, what are you looking out for today?
Well, Alex, I want to see how the drivers at the back of the grid are going to run down. They'll need to make an impact in the early stages, and they're probably hoping for a bit of luck.
How are we going to do though? How are we going to do? Because this is going to be another quickish stream, really.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Indeed. Well, there's no point trying to change your car setup. Let them get away a bit. Around these next couple of corners so we can, you know, get some speed going. That's also learning how to do the safety car. Because you know how the safety car works with that. You pull away at a better time. See how ninth was slower there. The old pit building, walked through there. As we now start to wind ourselves up to get towards ready to go. So I'll catch you, chat. Nowadays it is. Gotta be within 10 car lengths. To stop things like this, where you try to do gamesmanship of trying to get your opponent's, you know, engines overheating. Or burning their clutch out waiting for it, you know. That's a naughty thing to do. So here we go then, chat. I've got to pass 7 cars if I want to win again. I'll see you on the other side. Oh, we're underway. It wasn't a great start, but it could have been worse. Oh, little bit of bumpy there, I believe. Yep. Oh, bit of a wing damage. This is the worst start I've had in a long time on this. So here's a different start. We got 5 laps to go from last to first. Yes, we can. Got to be patient. I know my car's faster. Will I score points today, though? I don't think so. Wasn't a great start. Was not a great first lap. Very ragged. Very, very ragged, which is unlike me this season. I had to wait. I had to wait. I had to wait to get on the power. I couldn't get by him.
Nice move. Good job.
I have to start making moves now, otherwise I'm going to run out of time. Now time for Mick Schumacher. I'm back up to 16th now. That's too far back there to try and make a move.
That's it. Fastest lap of the race.
Now DRS is enabled. Oh, come on. I was there. Yeah, Mick was going by me. I wasn't even near to passing Guan Yu Zhou there. I was not even close to being, by his axle. It's better. Can we salvage a point of this at least? Coming up to 12th now. It's not the best race I've had this year on this bit. It was bound to happen though. It was bound to happen. Come on. DRS is wide open. Give me the space.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Inside. We're on last lap now. Slug it up the inside. Now P9. There's no point me trying to sling it up the inside there either. Gotta be patient rather than take risks and collide again. Because that was very naughty of me this time. Back up to where I was, back up to 8th. Oh, I slung it down the inside for 7th, so I gained. I did gain.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in part 5.
So like Monaco, didn't win. We had a little bit of argy-bargy at the start. I fell right back down to last. But unlike Monaco, I didn't, you know, Monaco I stayed, what, 8th and then gained a place.
The difference was in the start. Credit to the driver for sure.
If I had more laps I would have done it, but I didn't.
How much of a team sport this is? They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of this time.
Fun race.
That said, all of that would have been for nothing without a 10.
Fun race, but tough. Should not have put myself in that
Drivers
position.
making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be Trident picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for coming out on top.
But well done, Trident. That was good. That was good. That was fun. Picking up places where I could, you know, trying not to be too naughty. But I do take some of the blame of that.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the
I got
drivers.
4
It was
points.
not the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
I think I will have to give it to the hardened driver. There was a lot of going on down the field. There's no question for me. They were the best.
And now a look at the team standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders, who lose ground at the top of the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
Okay, so my points have been reduced to 164. Callum Ilott is 125 points, so he's 164 behind. However, Matashita and Dorian did not gain on us. In fact, they lost out. They did not win any points at all there. So in that respect, I gained on 3rd and 4th. But where do we go from there? Where next? I've still got 4 points though. Jordan King, I matched 4 points. So I must have got fastest lap, which I did. Which was handy. So, where do we go next? Next we're at Hungary. Well, I'll be hungry to win double races again. Yeah, please yourselves. Now I've got to figure out a fun song to talk about Hungary for next time. For tomorrow night. I mean, it's cloudy and hungry, tell you. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Anyway, thank you very, very much, everyone, for joining us, because that is it. That's the stream. That is the stream. A nice quickish one again. Just over an hour. Well, an hour and a quarter. Lovely. Keeps it going, doesn't it? Keeps it going. So we've got what? 4. So what we got left to do? Oh no, that's calendar for this. We don't want that. So we've got round 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 to go. It could be if I win at Hungary, do a double win and get 4 points for qualifying on pole, I could be walking away with a title. If I don't think there's enough points left for them to catch us once Hungary's out of the way. But hey, we'll see, won't we? We will certainly see. Well, I will be back tomorrow night because it's Monday. I was live on this, not Tuesday. No. Tomorrow night, live for Hungary Formula 2 race weekend, and then Wednesday afternoon for some more of Enter the Gun Dungeon, as well as Thursday afternoon. Oh yes, indeed. But it's been fun. It's been fun. Thank you so much, everyone who's joined us, who's lurked maybe, who's watched, who's commented, who's been in. You make the streams fun. And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. But having Lard Teammaker, I will see you later. Bye for now.